You're listening to the Arcane Focus Network. Hey Star Raiders, Tom here. Just a quick mention this week for Educational Kale 659 on Reddit, who made a post supporting us. Really appreciate you taking the time, mate, and we hope we can keep on delivering for you. Remember everybody, if you feel like taking a second to rate and review us, or even just tell a friend about us, it'll help us out a whole lot. For now though, enjoy episode 28, Fresh Blood.
Previously on Star Raiders, the Bantam's name is no longer. The Bantam is now known as the Banshee.
Oh! As we were running out of the garage, I swiped Tiny's personal computer thing.
In the notes section, an official request for a transfer off of the pig.
Oh no!
You also see a series of notes being addressed to each of the crew members, titled Notes on How to Say Goodbye.
After that, I'll go around and sort of hand the others out to people so they can listen in private.
But don't be too sad. Remember, I'll only be a phone call away.
Whose idea was this?
Astra, you now have the ability to cast the spell Status.
I think it would be best if the three of us made decisions together a little bit more.
So you're putting in these search terms into this interface, all about armor, and a suggestion pops up. For your chance to win this ship, spend 100,000 credits or more in the Millennium Luxury Mall. Come on down to the mall and ask for your tour today.
My God, there's a spaceship at the mall!
To the mall, I say!
As you guys burst out into the light, onto the street, and, with the Banshee moving up ahead, like ting, 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 pointing the guns, the first thing you notice as you go out onto the street, weapons drawn, across the street, clear as day, sitting next to a pile of zombie corpses, sits a figure chewing on something, and they kind of casually look up at you as if they were expecting you. Ben, what does this character look like?
Oh, what?
All right, so you see a Lashunta male.
Oh.
He's in his early 40s. Scraggly hair, got kind of a goatee. And he looks like how you would picture full-on Western cowboy style with the hat and his suit, a gun at his hip, and he's just kind of relaxed. He looks at you, kind of raises the brim of his hat, and you can see his eyes. He kind of stands up, clears the crumbs and stuff from the ration he was eating, calls out, well. Which one of y'all can tell me where Brandon Nix is hiding at?
What?
Why are you asking, friend?
Oh, I just got some business with the boy. I assume you're, Mr. Church, is it? Or do you go by Sawbones?
I go by Sawbones.
All right, well, Sawbones.
But that's mighty unusual that you happen to know me by name and sight. Who are you, friend?
My name?
As I've got my gun leveled on him, like I'm saying friend, but not really super friendly vibes coming from Sawbones.
He sees the gun. I think he notices all the gun. He notices the robot, sees all of you. He doesn't reach for his gun at all, almost as if he's not worried about having to draw. Look, friend, if it's gonna go that way, you'll need a bigger gun.
You didn't answer my question. Who are you, friend?
You didn't answer mine. Where's Mr. Nix hiding at? I got some business with him.
He's fucking dead. That's where he's hiding.
You see him take the hat off his head and kind of puts it to his chest.
I feel it's important to point out at this point, because you seem a little threatening. It wasn't us that killed him, all right? He was killed by some zombies. So that's an additional piece of information it feels important for you to know.
Well, I'd be lying if I thought that that wasn't going to be what you were going to say, but... Well... Shit. Fuck. Well, this seems like a long journey for a lot of nothing.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, who sent you?
where are you from and what are you doing sitting out front of us? Like, what the fuck?
My apologies, Miss Dorkin.
Excuse
my
me?
name is,
How the hell
or do you prefer Astra?
What is your fucking name?
My fucking name. It's Ashford Deacon. You can call me Deacon.
Deacon, and where the hell are you from? How did you get here?
I'm from around. Been following your group for a bit.
Well, we can fucking tell that. What are you?
I'm a licensed bounty hunter.
Oh no!
Is that in character?
Who sent you? I'm thinking his dad.
Don't worry, I'm not here for y'all. I know Edge Corp's got all kinds of jobs, things that they got going on. Nothing to do with that. I'm just here for a favor to his, well, mother-in-law. Went hunting for the kids, just to reestablish connection.
Oh no! Did you find? Oh, what was their name? Shit.
Anya?
Anya?
Do you know about Anya?
Yeah. It was sweet of y'all to pay for a good funeral. It was real heartbreaking to tell her mom and her pa about what happened, but all I knew was that she passed. Any information you can give me about her and I guess the passing of Mr. Nix would be greatly appreciated.
If you don't mind, there's a fuck ton of zombies around. Would you mind maybe like taking this conversation for a walk? And how the hell did you get here? Do you have a ship?
Oh, there ain't any none nearby. I took care of them. We can have a chat.
Do you have a ship?
Nearest one, and then I want to do a telepathic, can I detect thoughts to see if I can detect any nearby with my
I don't have
powers.
thoughts.
Is that possible?
Yeah. You reach out and you do not. Everybody else can feel free to make a perception check
Yes,
as
please.
he says this goes quiet and he's listening out.
I got a 16.
Oh, natty
No.
20.
Natty 1.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Burson, you haven't really even said much in this conversation. I imagine we could say that he's really looking around and
Yeah.
scoping things out. He knows that Sawbones and Astra have eyes on this guy, and yeah, you can see you're listening, like especially undead. You have an ear for it. And there's nothing.
Ain't none of the undead nearby. We got a good amount of space here to have a little chat.
Do you have a spaceship? This is a very important piece of information I'd like to know.
Well, I did, but Tom, I think it was beyond repair.
It's more so that it's gone.
It's gone.
It was nicked.
It's gone.
Well, that's mighty unfortunate.
Yeah.
It seems to me that we share a common problem, friend, which is we got no way to get off this planet yet either, and we're madly hunting a ship.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware. I've been following y'all. I assume that's where you're heading, to the space depot or some place like that. Get a ship?
Well, maybe, but like, what do you want to know? How about you tell us what you want to know, and maybe we could work together, but maybe not. Like, how did you even follow us?
What do you need?
Honestly, it's what I said. I owe the girl's mother a debt I aim to pay. She wanted me to track down her wayward children, her daughter and the fella, Brandon. And that was my goal. Help reestablish some connection. They parted on not the best of terms, and I'm sure you're aware of it being the ones that, escorted them off of the planet.
Quote unquote.
That's basically it. I've been following the trail of bodies y'all have left since, at least Akuton.
Whew. Well, it's pretty simple. There's zombies here and they got him. I say that, but I'm actually just like wiping a little tear from my eye.
Yeah.
Like trying to act real tough, but this is fucked.
Yeah.
I mage hand my handkerchief
No!
over to you.
A gentleman.
Classy,
Ma'am.
classy.
Thank you.
I don't mean to pry, but I'm guessing that's what happened to the Vesk as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Tiny's down.
I've done my research on your crew.
Tiny's down.
I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe y'all can fill me in on what Brandon was up to, just what's going on with him. I'm sure his dad, as much as they lost contact, would like to hear, any of it.
That feels like a story for a walk or another time, friends. Like, we've got some places to go.
Of course.
And look, you're welcome to tag along. Clearly, you are incredibly capable given this pile of zombies that you've got next to you. So, look, we were about to take the underground subway and hopefully, make our way to where we believe a ship is held. So, if you want to travel with us a time and, we can talk on the way.
Happy to. Maybe while I'm walking with y'all, you can explain to me why the fuck you came to this planet. And what happened to them vaccines you're supposed to be transporting. Maybe you can catch me up on that as well.
Surely you should have worked that out.
That is a long story.
I'm sure it is.
And a slightly incriminating one, so we may plead the Fifth Amendment given we don't quite know exactly what your intentions or loyalties are yet, so...
Hey, I don't work for Edge Corp, and unless you got a bounty on your head, I have nothing to do with y'all. And as far
Sense
as I'm
motive.
concerned...
Like, do I believe him? Is he
Go ahead.
Is he legit?
Yeah, I'll sense motive on
Alright,
that.
Yep.
18, that's a 19.
Oh,
what do I do?
27.
Well, Ben, what do you do?
Do you want me to roll?
That depends.
Oh, is he lying?
If you're
That's
telling
the
the
real
truth,
question.
no need. If you feel like there's something else behind this, feel free to send me a message of your result, and I'll tell everybody else the result.
I'm telling the truth. I'm putting on a... Okay, so what I'm doing... As I'm speaking with them, when I heard the door open, I plucked at what I feel is the weave, is what I come to call it, and I searched for a number of different realities where maybe my face is a bit more friendly. The scars that I've had from a lot of tussles they don't exist because people don't tend to like them as much. Maybe even another world where my smile is just a little bit, wider and brighter. So maybe I'm not fully honest with everything you see, but my intention is true. I'm very honest with how I feel, and I mean you no harm. And I am offering... I have no need to hunt y'all.
Lashuntas are like genuinely good looking for humans, yeah? Yeah, humans are like very attracted to them. Is that...
Yeah.
That's the thing, yeah? Yeah, okay.
What are you saying, Mari?
Well, I'm just curious. Well, I am
I'm sure you are.
human female after all.
Hey, mate.
He's tipping his hat.
Maybe Burzen's attracted to
That's
him.
what I'm wondering.
You don't know.
Maybe.
True.
I've never delved into that into that area.
Well, maybe that's, Star Raiders After Dark. I mean, based off everything he said, however unlikely this situation may seem to be, you find no reason to doubt what this guy is saying.
Okay. I can't find any reason to doubt what you're saying. But what do you need from us outside? Do you need confirmation of his body or something, some kind of token to take back to his family, his father?
So Ashford reaches inside or Deacon reaches inside his side pouch.
He's got a gun.
Yeah. But Burzen, points the gun at him,
Yeah.
puts the butt of the rifle to his shoulder.
Ashford
Hey, what are you
pauses.
doing with your hands? Slowly with your hands.
Captain Castor, like I said to Mr. Sawbones here, I don't want it to go that way.
I don't know what you got in your back pocket. I'm just saying, go slow with your hands.
Fair enough. And he pulls up his hands fully without reaching into the pocket, and then mage hands from his pocket, holding his hands up as if he's not reaching for any gun, right? And he mage hands with just a little swish of one of his fingers, and out from the pouch comes the necklace with Desna.
Oh,
The butterfly
shit.
necklace.
how?
Like
Then
I
you
said,
knew he was dead.
I didn't know he was dead.
How did you find the necklace then?
I saw there was a commotion out in the museum. Y'all made a lot of noise. I followed that up. There was carnage everywhere. I hoped the boy wasn't hurt. It was very hard to tell bodies from others there. There was a frenzy. But I did find this necklace.
How?
I was praying that he was okay.
Can you tell it belongs to him? Like, does it have some sort of like a
Psychic resonance
magical
or something?
mark? Yeah, that's like. Why did you pick it up?
I do have there's a thing I can do, finding different people. But I think my understanding from reports, what I've let's just say I've interviewed, if we want to be kind about it, people you've interacted with, be it some goblins on a specific ship or, others from casino jobs and such. I'm aware that the boy wears this necklace from time to time.
How are the goblins, if you don't mind me asking? Like, did the little one end up taking over the ship in the end?
He did.
Really?
They were very standoffish. It took a bit of encouragement.
Right.
And he looks down to his gun.
Is he gone straight?
Did they turn away from their life of crime?
Yeah, tell me they started a charity building homes for homeless goblins or something.
No. I don't know what else to say. No, they're still raiding all kinds of ships. You know.
I want to see this guy's backstory. You need to do like the lead up to this.
I've kind of got a mix of in Firefly there's the assassin, the guy who does the trick with the nerves and the
Yeah.
swords. Like I've kind of got that,
This is
but with
a good
a
death.
Western
An honorable
accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Mr. Reynolds, I am not your enemy. I don't know how you think this. Sorry, I love it. He turns. He says he holds up. He's still holding the necklace here, and he says, "My obligation is to the mother of Anya. If I could give her this, that might mean a great deal. I already told her where her daughter was buried, and I will tell her where her son-in-law is as well. Though I doubt anyone's coming to this, these parts for quite a while.
This godforsaken rock.
Captain Castor, you say it true."
Astra, you would recognize this pendant
it's
anywhere
definitely
because
mine.
it was yours.
Yeah.
It is the pendant. Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I'm so struck by this, I don't know what to say. I just can't take my eyes off it.
This might belong to one of y'all as well. And he looks down. He reaches in to his pocket this time, trusting that if he's gonna get shot, he'll get shot. And he'll deal with it. It's like in the pouch, right? Big enough to have like a flask or something. And he reaches out and takes out an ornate, sharpened to a point wrench.
Oh,
Not the
no. Oh,
You got
it's
the wrench.
tiny.
It seemed a bit too distinct to be something found in a garage in a museum.
Oh, my.
There was a bit of
We'll-
magic
we'll-
on it as well. So
Deacon, we'll take the wrench. You hand that over.
he huffs it over to you, like lobs it over.
Tong 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 tong.
Sawbones, you want to pick that up? Still, just got his eyes locked on Deacon.
Yeah, I just walk forward and pick up the wrench, like slightly reverent, with some reverence and some respect, and kind of dust it off from being on the floor, and then put it in the pocket of my duster.
Deacon reaches into his other pocket. I don't know if they have like cigarettes here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got cigarettes. It's like
Yeah,
it's
grabs
like
a
the Fifth
cigarette.
Element where it's all filter and
filter.
like a little bit of
Yeah,
cigarette.
yeah.
Grabs a cigarette from his pocket. And just kind of like as you're chatting, and I'm like, you can't just grab shit. You know what I mean? Just reaches out. Yeah. 1 second. If I'm gonna get shot, might as well have one of these. And just takes one out, and then token spells the fire on the end of it.
He is so cool.
That's very cool.
Fucking these shifty fucking Lashunta with all their little tricks.
Here we go.
So it's
What,
Casual
what are the two?
racism.
What are the two kind of Lashuntas? There's
Demaya and shit.
Karashi.
the other
yeah.
one. Yeah.
I
I
didn't
think. I'm the one that's not as like burly, right? He's
No, yeah,
fairly.
so you're a Demaya.
Yeah.
Do you all know? Do you know? I picture what's the actor from Justified as well? That's another like kind of thing.
Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, Oliphant. Yeah, I got a lot of that energy that I want out.
I really like him as an actor, and I feel like I don't see him in enough stuff.
I know he's so good.
Yeah, I'm not heaps into cowboys, so you're really rubbing me the wrong way here, Ben.
Fair enough. Got to bring them cowboys into your space game.
I'm sort of really big into this, like, Desna sort of setting up all of the pieces for us. And the fact that he's managed to come and track us down with the pendant is kind of making me feel like we need to pair with this guy. Even though it's really suspicious that he's just turned up, I kind of feel like this is the right way to go. So Well, look, we're trying to go underground, seeing if there's a better way to get to a spaceship. Up top has not been great for us, as you probably noticed. How good are you underground? Have much experience?
Same as above. Kill him. Move on.
All right. Well, I say before we get any zombies above ground, we start heading for our entrance underground. What do you say we start moving?
Agreed. You might not have seen it, friend. What's your name again?
Deacon? That's what he said.
Deacon. Sorry. I'm fucking terrible with
Mr.
names, okay?
Church.
So
I have
I'm
heard
probably-
Sawbones. I have heard of your legendary lack of memory.
Okay,
Feel free to
Daryl.
ask
Thank you.
And a
Thank
number
you,
of
Daryl.
times.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Deacon.
Aye.
Gaza.
So listen, Damien. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have Astra.
Oh, was that Peyton?
You might not have seen it, but
I'll call
she's
you by
actually
your
got.
your God-given name.
You can call me whatever you like, hon. I'm not gonna care. So Astra's gonna run point. She's gonna send the robot ahead, and she'll let us know when we're good to advance, and then we're just gonna tactically and stealthily advance.
Sounds good. You have a map of the sewer system?
Oh.
No, we've got a map to the.
No, we've got a map
underground.
of the subway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go into the subway.
Subways.
All right. So I'm going to turn to Banshee and just say, okay, well, you got the map, so you know the way. You make sure it's clear for us ahead. And then Banshee's going to take his little legs and head up straight in the direction that is the subway.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, he's quieter than
that's
that. He's like a stealth drone.
I was doing it for the fans, Mara.
Clomp.
He's got padded feet.
He does. He's pretty cool now.
Okay, so you all head towards the subway with the ultimate goal, of course, being the Millennium Luxury Mall,
To
where the
the
starship
mall.
Opus Opulence supposedly still sits.
Opus Opulence.
Oh.
Very pretty.
Comes with
Is it
like a Nespresso coffee machine in the kitchen.
Mate, every room has.
And the bidet. And the bidet
Yep.
in every room.
Yeah, none of this kitchen come toilet shit.
No,
Yeah.
it's got
It's
It's
like
there's and it's not even a kitchenette, it's an
Castravellian
actual kitchen.
spring water piped into your bumhole. It's fresh. It's like still icy cold. You like mountain
Lightly
water,
sparkled as well.
Oh, yeah.
The carbonation helps. Yeah.
fizzy bum.
Oh man, that's
That's what.
some real mature.
That's what a real.
mature jokes, guys.
That's what a real Castravellian sunrise is. Soda water bidet.
Nothing from
Oh,
Ben.
man.
Ben's like,
He's not with us
toilet
at
humor does
all.
not amuse
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, toilet humor, bidet humor.
You Australians and your fucking disgusting dunny humour.
So you guys make your way forward, and you send Banshee ahead.
Indeed.
How far ahead do you want to send Banshee?
My aim is to send Banshee up to the next corner and sort of clear the crossroads so that we can come up. And as we come up, then it can go on to the next crossroads. So wherever it has multiple entrances coming into the one spot is where I'm trying to set him up.
Okay. So a block in this area is probably between 400 and 500 feet. So up to 150 meters.
Okay. He can still do that.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Just checking with you that
Yep.
you're okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
so he can keep clear
And
the crossroads and
and
anything
she
coming
dies immediately.
Oh, fuck. He's trying to go stealthily.
Okay, I'm going to lift the veil here for a second. In this particular area, there's a... when you move a certain distance over time and a certain amount of time, there's a certain percentage, right? And the number I was looking for was a 75 or higher in order for an encounter to happen. And I just rolled a 74.
Oh! Okay, good.
On these beautiful digital dice that I have.
Why do you have digital dice?
No, they got like digital numbers on them.
I believe they are from...
Christmas. You got them for Christmas.
Yeah, but Christmas is not the brand, Daniel. From Dark Silver Forge.
You must hold it up to the camera.
Banshee moves forward Mari, you can see it if you follow us on Instagram at Arcane Focus Pod. Sorry, at Arcane Focus Network.
Okay.
And you can see them there.
I shall befriend you now.
Do you not follow us already?
On Instagram.
Wait, that was. How do you spell Instagram? That was.
I don't do
Yeah.
Oh
Instagram.
my god. I can't believe you don't follow our socials. Banshee finds nothing up there as he moves forward. You guys are moving up slowly, quietly.
Stealthily.
They pretty.
Move up to past the next block. Nothing. And you're going for a little while. You know, moving quietly as you are, it takes you, maybe a good 10, 15, 20 minutes to kind of slowly walk.
Yeah, get to a corner, scope it out, keep eyes on Banshee, make sure we know what's around us before we move.
Eventually you guys make it to a certain point and you can start to see the signage for the subway straight ahead. It's indicating the station and, this way, that. As you're looking, your automatic translation is... You get there and you see it's like a triangle sticking out of the ground, like an isosceles triangle kind of sticking out of the ground with a stairway and escalators that lead down. And there is a kind of gate that's pulled down across it, like shops use at night. It's one of those kind of pulled across it, and there's almost like digital banners that are across it. It's very clear that they're digital projections, and it's saying subway closed by order of the mayor, sort of thing. And they're kind of just rotating. It's almost like a marquee, these things going. But
well, this is promising. Do you think that these gates would keep the zombies out? Maybe there's no zombies in the subway.
Oh, I'm not
Maybe.
sure about that. Let's see if we can get through first, eh?
Or maybe it's overrun with zombies and they're keeping them in.
You're right. It's a real flip of the coin.
But I want to be a more positive captain, so, let's go with your one.
Until proven otherwise, that's all I'm suggesting.
Right? Okay. Come on, see if we can get this open.
Yeah. Is it sleight of hand to pick locks or whatever?
as you head over to it and you go closer, you can see that it is not sitting quite right.
Oh no.
Oh, that doesn't bode well for my theory.
Like a jar sort of thing, or
It just doesn't...
like there's a gap underneath?
Yeah, like there's gaps where there perhaps shouldn't be gaps.
There's gaps where there were no gaps before.
Ooh, is it something that Banshee could go up to and get through, or look through with the cameras?
Oh, of course, Banshee could move up to it because it's not a solid gate. It's, it's like a...
But we could see
shop,
through it
I don't know
too,
what
yeah?
it's called, like a roller thing
Yeah.
that shops pull down at
I'm
night.
imagining the ones that you pull horizontally across, right? They're like a crosshatch sort of thing. Is that what you mean?
In the older parts
Yeah,
of
like a
town, that's what
roller
they
door
have,
thing.
but this one's like a vertical.
Yeah.
Before you do anything,
Okay.
Mari, Burzin wants to check it for traps.
I mean, that would make sense.
Make
yeah.
sure, someone's not using this as a, like some kind of, like a hideout, and they've fucking booby-trapped the doorway or something.
Yeah. Go up to it, make a perception check.
10.
I mean, nothing that you can see. It just looks like a gate.
Looks like a gate. We walk up to the gate and start trying to jimmy it open.
You don't shake it. You can just lift it.
It won't open!
And Astra just reaches over and lifts it up.
Oh!
So,
oh,
it's
it
like one
goes
of those
up.
pull
I thought...
versus push scenarios.
No,
Yeah.
it's a lift versus slide.
You lift open the gate, and it just rolls back up itself. And it's really loud in the silence of the city at this point.
Just immediately turn to look around.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh,
Nat 20!
Fuck.
Natural 1.
9.
3.
1.
Deacon, you hear far away the growls and grunts of zombies.
They're on their way. Let's get in, close it.
Let's go. Come on.
All right.
You head inside, close the gate again, and you're faced with and you're faced with a tunnel going down. There's a set of stairs on the left-hand side and 2 escalators as well. And as you guys move forward, they vroom, activate, and lights start to flicker on. All motion activated.
Well, this
And the
is
escalators
positive.
start moving silently.
At least we'll be able to tell if something's ahead of us. All the lights will be on.
Yeah, Bosun just starts looking around immediately, looking for threats.
And as you approach these escalators and stairs going down, they're just slowly humming away. You can see that it goes down 30, 40, 50 meters underground. It's a long way. Jump on the escalators.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
proceed. Get on the escalators, keep looking around,
Banshee goes first.
Yeah.
By like half an escalator.
check the corners.
Sure. Let's get a couple of rolling perception checks as we're going.
All right.
Ooh, this is good.
Oh,
27.
I think it works. I think the dice tray works when it's at my side and not in front of me, because it's been rolling fucking nice.
Man,
17.
as I told you, ever since I turned my the dice
Yeah.
tray sideways, I roll
Yeah.
hot, man.
It's
I
good
roll
stuff.
hot.
I got a nat 20, a 17, bunch of good ones. I got a 12, that's okay. Still less, like, above a 10, so far.
A 12's great, man. I'd happily roll a
Yeah.
12 anytime.
I'll
yeah,
take
anything,
a 12.
anything
Yeah.
above a 10, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what are our totals there?
16.
27.
17.
25.
Yeah. It's quiet. And as you're descending, you maybe get 3/4 of the way down. You start to hear some echoes of some zombies up top on the surface. Banshee gets down the bottom. Ting, 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 ting. Looks around. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Nothing.
Ashra, you got anything?
No, it's all clear. I say we just keep on going.
Okay. Okay.
And as you head down and, it kind of flattens out and you take your first few steps onto the tiled floor, looking around, surveying the area. Everybody give me another perception check.
What the fuck?
15.
16.
Ben's hot.
All right.
He is hot tonight.
Yeah,
14.
Yeah, it's this green die.
I rolled a 16 again.
22.
There you go.
I got a +9. I got a +9 on Percept, so...
Hefty.
Nice.
Hefty. Again, nobody hears anything. You find yourselves in a concourse, a station concourse. And in this particular area, there's some information booths, some stalls, things like that, but all of the shutters are closed on these things. There's some, bits of trash lying around, that sort of thing. And you see as well, like just above the ticketing booth, there's a map of the whole city and the different lines, and it's showing you all the different areas that you can go to. The turnstiles are there; they're all closed, but I mean, you could quite easily leap over them, and get into the train station proper.
Well, Bosun wants to just look at the maps to see if there is a direct line that goes to the mall.
You would need to go through, like there's like a couple of lines that you could follow, is what I'll say.
Can I try and get into the booth, ticketing booth?
Sure, yeah. So you guys go up to that, and there's an electronic lock on the door of it. Need a engineering to disable device.
Yep. I have, I think, smuggling tools, which allows for an additional +4, I believe, bonus to this. I might be wrong.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. So it's the Thieves' Tools, +4 circumstance to computers to hack, and a +4 bonus to engineering checks to disable mechanical or technological lock. I mean, so this is what you want. Yeah, perfect.
Exactly. I mean, I do a lot of... Okay, so I mean, in terms of my character, he's a bounty hunter. A lot of people like to hide. They think that they're safe. And, basically you gotta break in, get him to the law. So... Okay. And what do I add to it?
So engineering and then an additional +4.
Ooh, okay. That is an 18, I believe.
So an 18, you get in there, you pull out your little toolkit, I imagine you take it out and, spin it around and blip, 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 blip. It unlocks.
I just say, 1 sec. And I want to go in and I want to see if there's a map of access tunnels that the crew of these places use to go from one place to another quickly. Maybe this would be lesser used, so it would avoid zombie traffic if they're in the tunnels.
Okay. So as you get in there are a couple of computers. There's no physical files or anything like that. Not a pamphlet on,
Gotcha.
crew tunnels or anything.
There's not a manual for those people.
Might be on the computer.
For rookie maintenance dudes.
Yeah.
There might be on the computers.
I turn to the rest of the group and I say, any of y'all good with computers?
I'm pretty damn fine, actually. Let me have a look at that. I'm going to come over and
Alright.
sit down in front of one of the computers, boot it up.
Bosun's over her shoulder.
Trying to see if we can find any access tunnels.
Yep.
Righto, that's
Yep.
a good idea.
Hack away.
Hack away.
And Burzin, you're assisting?
Yeah. Sawbones, keep an eye on the door.
That's a 19.
Sawbone sets up a watch position on the door.
Yep.
Do you assist person?
Yes, +2.
Okay, that's a 21.
All right. So you guys hack in, and it's a pretty standard computer. It's those. You go into a business that never upgraded their software from Windows ME sort of thing.
Jesus. CRT
like that.
computers.
Yeah, it's
Everything's
just
grey. Yeah.
real haggard. You get in there, and there's only there is some information. You're looking, and sure enough, you do find some maintenance records and things like that. And there are a series of maintenance tunnels. Some of them could be accessed in terms of finding an absolute direct path using these to your destination. You'd probably need to take some time to study it to see if you could get that. For now, you can download the data, and at least you know where these things are, and it's something that you could certainly use if you were to, if you're going on foot, to perhaps maybe cut down some time, or perhaps know where a point of safety could be found.
Yeah, that's what Burzin would be interested in, even if it's not a direct route using the maintenance tunnels, but cutting through those and the actual subway to find the shortest distance so we can get there as quickly as possible.
Yeah. I think you and Deacon are vibing there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Well, I download it
Well,
and send it all
he's a bounty hunter.
to everyone else.
He gets it.
Sawbones calls out from the door.
This guy gets it.
Hey, is there any chance that any of these trains are still operational, or is all the power off?
Sawbones, get out of my
It's a
brain.
mighty fine question. Let me just check on that. I'm going to start up a little search box. Back in the code.
beep, beep.
Boop, boop, boop. Yep. I'm going to have a look for
Do trains work?
Dude.
Question mark.
C prompt. Yeah.
Is it active? Operational? All those sorts of things. Okay, do I need to roll for that, or?
So as you're looking, you can see that there is currently a train on one of the platforms that is just sitting there.
Does it say that it's active? Functional?
That kind of readout, it's... If you wanted to check that, you'd need to go up to it.
There's power in the subway.
There is.
So, yeah, we'd probably have to go in and see if it goes or if we can turn it on or something.
Is it on one of the lines that we would need to get to the mall?
The line that it's on is the one that connects to the central station.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where's the central station?
Central Station is to the southwest of the Planetary Museum. It runs under the spaceport, just past the hospital, and ends there. And then from that point, everything branches out. In terms of it relative to the mall is more towards more west of you guys. However, if you were to go there, and if this train did work, you would probably save a significant chunk of time.
And we could run over zombies. Let's give it a go.
It does sound like it's
there's
worth a
that.
try.
Yeah. Well, boys,
Yeah, let's see if
let's head on down and
the
see
train
if the
works,
train, if we can get it moving.
Yeah. Hey,
I
Astra,
believe in you, Astra. Yeah.
I trust you could get anything going.
I can pilot.
Dan, we're basically the same person. It's
I
ridiculous.
know, right?
All right.
I've told Tom before, Mark. I think you're my spirit animal.
That's funny.
Alright. You guys head down, leap over the turnstiles. The whole way, I imagine you're being very careful, weapons drawn, all of that sort of beardness.
Just constantly scoping around, making sure we got eyes on everything.
Yep. Everybody give me a perception check as you move into this next area.
Ooh,
Is it 26?
24.
Had to fail it sometime.
I'm loving this +9 I've got on perception. This is helping me.
Me too. I'm really enjoying it.
You just
myself.
wait till I have to bluff or intimidate y'all.
There's nothing. Dead quiet.
This is eerily good fortune. We should probably keep moving.
Sawbones just starts to relax a little bit, like for the first time since he's been on the planet. It's, he's feeling confident about what he's perceiving around him. It's been a good, I don't know what, half an hour, 40 minutes that we've been in these tunnels and haven't seen or heard sign of a zombie. And so he just starts to chillax a little bit.
Okay.
Astra does not.
Burzen's still shaking. Yeah, so he's still just 100% on edge. Everywhere. He's putting up a brave face, but he's fucking, sweating.
Yeah. As you guys head down another set of escalators towards this platform where this train is supposedly at, and you can see the platform is lit. And I don't know if anybody's ever been, at a train station really late at night or early in the AM or an airport at a weird time, and there's just that feeling of absence when you go into one of these places. It's a place that should be full. There should be people there.
Yeah.
But it's oddly silent, and it's unnerving. It's unsettling.
Burzen's double shaken.
Okay, that's a new condition. I'll tweet at Paizo, double shaken.
Double shaken.
Not stirred.
And you see to one side, there's a empty platform. You can see the tunnel itself disappearing into darkness. And then on another side, you can see the kind of bullet-shaped train and maybe half a dozen cars extending down 120 feet down this platform. All of the carriages are dark. All the carriages are dark, but their doors are open. And the front of the train, where the drivers would go, the doors are closed.
Is it like one of those ones where the door between the carriages and the driver are closed, but you could access it with a scanning card or something?
Yeah, so there's an exterior door on the side.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
But if you're taking time to, and you move down and you have a look, you can see that there's one on the interior as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it would be pretty difficult for a driver to walk out if they had to step outside and.
It would be
back in.
kind of interesting. Yeah.
Oh, let me just what?
So.
Okay, Barry, my shift's over. All right, bye, bye.
So Astra's going to go into the inside door and see if there's any sort of panel or access that I can get to do some sort of computer check to log into the main section, while Bantam is going to go and stealthily go through all of the carriages and make sure that they're actually empty, because it doesn't feel right that there's nobody here.
Yeah, get out of my brain, Murray.
I am not your spirit animal.
Hey, I never said you were. Mark is.
Yeah,
Sorry to
that's
be jealous,
taken.
Murray.
Don't try to knock me off my pedestal.
And you guys step into this carriage. And as you do, it's carpeted floors, fabric seats.
Ooh.
And it's that feeling that you get moving from a room that has nothing but hard surfaces on the walls, ceiling, and floor, and going into a room that has sound-absorbent materials all around.
Yeah, that dampening of the...
and it's just
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
And it's the same silence, but kind of thicker in the air.
little
And
softer.
you're just more aware of your breathing and the steps you take. You can see Banshee making his way down through the carriages and then kind of like shimmer out as the camouflage takes hold. You guys look back up and yeah, sure enough, you can see there's a key card there where one could access the driver's door.
Hey, Deacon, come and have a look at this with me. You seem to be mighty fine with those keypads upstairs. Maybe you can do something here too. Maybe we could work together to access.
I feel like you could take the lead,
All right.
and I'd toss you the tools.
Ooh, fancy new tools.
I'll watch your back.
All right. Well,
Take out my gun, Iron Tooth, and I level it at the door.
okay. Well, that's a 17. I could have probably done with an actual assist, but
Do you get a
Plus
bonus
the
with the
4?
tools?
oh yeah,
Plus the
sorry,
4?
plus the 4. Yeah, sorry, 20. bleh.
1.
1.
21. Slides open.
Okay, ready with the gun, pointing it in. Is there anything in there?
You look inside. It's dark. And it's kind of eerie because as the door slides open and you look in, you can see dark control panel, 2 seats next to each other, and it's just facing down this dark tunnel. Like the ambient light that's kind of flooding in from the rest of the station, it illuminates the tunnel for a certain distance, and then it just fades off down into darkness.
Do you think it takes 2 people to drive this train? Is that why there's 2 seats here?
I don't know.
Possibly. I holster my gun.
I know we've got a real, I know this isn't the time or the place, but I feel like I have to tell you that it's been a lifelong dream of mine to drive a train.
Oh no.
So
Sawbones.
So if we could,
No.
could we? Look,
I've
I'm
seen
not
you-
saying I want to actually be the main person driving, but I'm just saying if there's an opportunity to be the co-pilot and to take over for 3 minutes,
Don't you remember?
it'll be
You remember back on?
honestly, it'll be like.
You know.
It'll be like you're fulfilling a childhood dream. I've wanted to be a train driver forever.
Last
This is a Mark thing and not a Sawbones thing, right?
Last time I let you drive, you crashed.
Look, shh, we're on rails. We cannot crash, lassie.
Mark, I applied to be a train driver, so if I make it, I'll see if I can make that happen for you, okay?
Now?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Like
Well, it was a
IRL?
couple of months ago, but it takes up to 12 months, so.
Respect.
What?
Well, all right.
Is it now that they've removed all the
Alright.
crossings? You feel bold enough now? You're like, oh.
Oh
I
no,
was really
I've been
worried
trying to
about
I've been trying to do this for almost 10 years, so.
Really? That's so
Yeah.
cool.
I just keep accidentally walking into an
10
office. I can't
It's
find
very
a train.
hard.
How did I not know
So
this?
there's a long queue, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I haven't told a lot of people that I've tried to do this, so.
And now,
Now
you've
we all
done
know.
I
everything.
feel somewhat hurt that you haven't told me your deepest hope and dream, Daniel.
Being a train driver is good
that's your
money
name,
and a lot
Daniel.
of responsibility. Yeah, Daniel.
Spirit animal, Dan. Just
And the only people that know are my parents, Natalie and Ruben, and now you guys. So
And
now
now
everyone
everybody that listens to this podcast.
everyone at home, yeah.
yeah, so us.
It's so
Essentially
funny
us.
if Natalie finds out listening to the podcast. In my head,
no,
I
she
wish you
knows.
hadn't told
She
her.
knows.
Yeah, I wish you
Yeah.
hadn't
Like,
told her
what
though.
the-
And she's just listening one
It's like,
day.
you want to
Like,
be
what?
a fucking train
That's
driver?
real?
Is that why you keep reading train books to the boys?
Dan's
The
been
little engine that
stealing
could-
out. He's been leaving
Yeah.
home at 9:30 to just go and train watch.
Yeah,
And she's been like,
just-
"Where's
yeah,
he been going?"
yeah.
Train spotting.
Stand on an overpass and just watch them go through. Yeah.
Oh, that's a Mark III.
That's why Japan is so good. The trains are all The trains are always on time.
They are.
I know.
Ah, that's the real reason he loves Japan.
It makes sense
He's
now.
actually
not a
applied to be a
weeb.
Japanese
He's a
train driver. the only
Arigato
white,
gozaimasu.
the only Gaijin Japanese like fucking train driver.
Well, Daniel's train dreams aside.
That
Sawbones,
took a
as you're
turn.
having this discussion, maybe you push into the cockpit a little bit, and as you're looking around, you can see hung up on the door, on the wall behind you, there's like a conductor's hat, like a train driver's hat hanging on the wall.
So I, as I go to sit down, I throw the hat on and I just very excitedly start like pushing levers and pulling them and pressing buttons, thinking it's all fine because I imagine it's dark.
But
Yeah.
just
Control
saying,
buttons.
Burzen's still on the platform. He's like walking up and down,
the train goes.
looking into the trains. What?
The train's not on, so nothing happens as you're pressing these buttons and making noises. But I imagine the hat is slightly too big and also designed for a Copaxi. But funnily enough, because it is, your ears stick through perfectly because normally there's room for the horns. And it's like a little bit too big. It's like a kid wearing an adult's hat, so it comes down to your eyes a bit.
We've got
and,
a real Feifel Goes West vibe going on right now.
Yeah!
Yes!
Oh, excellent reference. Wow.
It's part of the uniform now. Sawbones in his head swears to never take it off.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
if Sawbones holds his ears just right, it fits really well. But
Yeah.
as soon as he loses focus on holding it with his ears, it like kind of moves around.
Ben, that was such an excellent reference that brought up so many good childhood memories. You get a token for that.
Fuck off.
Gonna
Ben's
use these
got
so
like
often
four.
now.
He's got like 4 or 5 tokens.
There's favoritism
I'm
on these
over
token
here-
I'm over here
dispersal.
making
Hey,
Last time I
references all
used
over the
it,
place.
last time I used it, I died. So there, ill omens, if anything.
Yeah. The
It's true,
the
they're
tiny
probably
ones
bad
are
luck.
gone as well. So
Oh.
What'd you say?
Yeah, they're tied to the character.
kidding, I'm
They're
kidding.
tied to the character.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
sorry,
no.
Ben.
all right. Sawbones is sitting down in the seat, like pressing buttons and like, yeah, beep beep, making noises and stuff. Astra, what are you doing?
Shaking my head and actually looking for the on button and some way to interface
Yeah,
with the computer.
Deacon, you're seeing this happen as well.
Yeah, I token spell. I token spell a little light to illuminate this place, and I kind of look at Sawbones acting like a child, like playing with this thing, and I just kind of, just kind of shake my head as I turn to Astra and I say, well, do you think you can get it running?
I'm pretty sure, but I'm a bit worried while he's touching all those buttons over there. I might just give him another minute. Just gonna
Just
All right.
Sawbones
joy.
like, oh, I'm
Just
so
joy on his
grateful for
face.
Astra, and he just keeps playing with them all, like, still.
Choo choo chugga 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 chugga.
You can play with it when it's off, but you ain't driving.
I'll just help. You just tell me what to press, lassie.
You can press them now.
Or even just let me ride in the front seat. I mean, I'll be happy with that, to be honest.
on your lap. He's little.
Hey,
You can steer.
put me on your shoulders so I can see.
All right. And Astra, you're looking around. Give me engineering as you're looking around.
It's a plus
Can I
9.
assist?
Operate
just
this
from sheer,
train.
like, the enthusiasm that I've had in getting to know the train controls?
Yeah, you've had a good look at these. You know,
That's it.
the system. You pressed a lot of buttons.
So I got an 18.
I assist with a 19.
Okay, so that's a 21 again.
Yeah. So you find the switch that turns everything on.
All right. Sawbones, can you get your hands off, please? I'd like to get this thing moving.
Okay.
Wait, hold up there. Astra. Is it alright if I call you Astra?
Yeah, that's what everyone else calls me.
Alright, Astra. My understanding is this friend here, it's his lifelong dream to operate one of these machines. And you found the button that'll make it work?
I did, yeah.
I mean, I would offer... I'm just gonna say, if you push... First of all, we gotta get... Hey, Captain Castor! Captain Castor, you gotta get in the... subway. In the car.
Yeah. I'm doing a sweep. And he like looks back towards. He's like 3 carriages down now. He looks back towards the front of the train and just steps through the nearest door.
I mean, it'd be a real shame if he didn't push this button. That's all I'm saying.
No. Righto, come on. Now only push it once. Only once.
Just once? Okay.
Not like that.
Sort of see.
Okay, you can do it.
Oh, you're having me on, lassie. That's a good one. You sort of see him. You see him like reach out, but then as he does, he pauses for a minute and he pulls out Tiny's computer and he pushes it. He puts it onto like take a picture mode, and he takes like a selfie video like as he's pressing the button.
You press it.
Oh my goodness.
Everything lights up like a Christmas tree. All sorts of different colored lights come on. Dials flare up. Bosun, you're back in the carriage and it's like dun, 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 dun. And the lights go past you, wash over you, and illuminate the whole carriage. And everything's lit up in here. And Sawbones, as you're sitting in this, in one of the seats, it kind of like moves a little bit, like, and it senses where you are, and it puts you up at a comfortable height.
Oh,
So you're like right at the controls.
look at me. I'm on top of the world, lassie.
All right,
What do I press next? What's the next button?
All right. I'm gonna go and sit in the seat next to him and supervise and let him take the lead, but point out what he has to do very carefully.
Yeah. As you do, you sit down in it and it kind of readjusts and kind of puts you at an ideal height as well.
In some fancy seats.
As you're looking at everything, you think you have it figured out. The destination is showing up on the computer, the track that you're on, the information, and there's a start button to leave the station.
Well, everything's pressed in the right way. Do you wanna press the big green start button? It's just over there.
Oh, I do. Can we do it together? Let me get a selfie and let's press the button together. Okay, this is a big moment.
You sure you don't want
All
this
right,
one on
lady.
your own?
No, I want to share it with you, lassie. I wouldn't be here without you. Come on.
All right,
1, 2,
let's go.
3.
And she presses it really like she's smiling, but she's not really smiling. It's one of those ones that you do just to like, yes, children.
Yeah,
Yes.
like awkward smile, like
Yeah.
My good friend died like a day ago.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of smile.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're on a train. Come on.
But we're on a train!
You can't be unhappy driving a train.
And you press the button, and the beep 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 beep. All of the doors close, and the train starts moving.
Ooh, I have that like lurching feeling, and I just quickly try and take a seat. Whoa.
Yeah, Bosun grabs onto one of the handrails above his head. Oh!
I just check in with Banshee, make sure it's actually all clear still at the back.
The train starts moving, and the lights come on, illuminating the tunnel much further on, and it starts moving forward, slowly picking up speed, moving faster and faster and faster towards Central Station. And we'll leave our session there for today. Star Raiders is an Arcane Focus Network production. Be sure to rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. You'd be amazed how much it helps us spread the word. Looking for more adventure? Head to arcanefocusnetwork.com.